How's it going, guys and girls and cats and squirrels? My name is Neil and welcome back to BeamNG.drive career mode. We are on to part 3. We've got our lovely burgundy colored car here. And in this episode, we are going to buy a car, no matter what. But I need a bigger vehicle for deliveries. Right now, we do have $14,000. In between missions, I usually go to my career path, and usually there's a bunch of milestones I get to accept. And that's how I've been getting like at least half of my money. But we don't always get a ton of milestones all the time, so we have to rely on other things. So I think what I'm going to do first, of course, is check this dealership if there's any good cars at all. All right, what do we got here? Another Pigeon, Covette, Pessima, vans, taxis, a 1992 MD series MD60 crew cab. This is actually, it lies in between the normal Gavril trucks and the Gavril semi trucks. This is an in-between part of that. Only thing is, this thing has no bed. What I'm actually going to do is inspect it. This is what the vehicle looks like right here. So if I get this Mama Llama here, it runs on diesel. But what I'm hoping, if I get this, I hope I could just put a big old flatbed. I don't think I can. It would be like, it'd actually be a flatbed and not just a bed. A normal bed is like on a normal truck. This would 100% just be a flatbed, which could work, but I don't know if this is overkill. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be buying that truck, at least right now. I know that they could spawn now in the dealership, but I think I'm going to go ahead and look at the other dealerships if there's a better truck. Let's actually go do a car jockey just so I could get into the city, and then I could just walk or drive to another dealership. I'm pretty glad that most of you seem to really like this little series we got going, so I might just continue this as far as I can. I'm actually pretty excited to see how far we could go. All right, the delivery is up here. I'm actually going to show you guys a more legal way of parking right there. I think what you'd want to do, actually taking this little thing right here is probably the best option, because then you could just do a little bit of a U-turn here perfectly like that. I think you could also just like pull into someone's like driveway temporarily, and then you could just do a 3-pointer that way. All right, drop off. We're gonna just call my car, and then we're gonna go down to one of the dealerships. Retrieve vehicle. Now this is a pretty much brand new, fresh repaired vehicle that I have here. We painted it last episode. It was like a baby blue teal before. Now I've made it burgundy red. If we find a really good car or truck or van, then and I can't afford it, I'm trading this in. All right, we're here. Let's see. They might not have anything. It looks like they do not have a truck right now. All they have is this SUV, another Gavril, a van. Okay, I really want a truck, so I think I'm just gonna keep doing random stuff until it refreshes.
Later that same evening.
Okay, I'm back at the dealership, and they finally have a truck. They have a 1999 D Series D25 V8 4-wheel drive extended cab long bed. It's a long bed, so it's gonna probably hold a lot of stuff. A lot of horsepower, runs on gasoline, less than 100,000 mileage. That's pretty good. 4-wheel drive, of course, automatic, and around 5,000 pounds. I think we're gonna get this car. I'm gonna have to trade in this lovely car that I've had for a long time, 2 episodes, but I think it's gonna be worth it. One last look at that beauty. Time to say goodbye. We want to trade in. This should give us a big price decrease. Okay, we're gonna personalize the license plate again, even though it kind of glitches out. All right, this is it. Purchase. There she is. Big old truck. Nice license plate. Look at that long bed. Can I jump? Wow, look at this. I could sit in here practically. All right, let's hop in. Ooh, okay. All right, I actually forgot. So down here, it says H2. So we could actually switch it to 4-wheel drive or low range as well. So this high range. So I'm imagining it's only the back wheels, and then you turn this on for all the wheels. We could actually have it set to 2. That way we're not really consuming too much gas. All right, and the first thing I want to do, oh my God, this thing starts going. First thing I want to do is go back to my garage to kind of equip some boxes onto it. Okay, I got to be very careful. This thing's a little unwieldy. This is a pretty nice interior though. Pretty basic, but still really good. We could even lock the rear differentials, but I don't think I need to for what I'm doing. This thing is amazing. Looks awesome. The mirrors are way extended. I'm glad we got one with a long bed. I think it's going to actually benefit us a lot. Right, we're here. Real quick, before I put any boxes on it, I want to see... Oh my God, this thing barely fits in the thing. I want to see what I could actually load onto this. So right now, nothing, because I'm assuming I need a box. Let's get off the little thing there. I don't know why I was on it. Right, let's pull into here. This car is so long now that I need to be careful. All right, part customization, cargo parts. Install a box. Where does this go? Oh, can I add 2 of them? Oh, it just adds more. Oh, okay. So I could have 2 of the XL. It's an aggregate box. Whoa. What does that do? I was gonna talk about removing the seats to have more boxes, so it looks like we could actually do that. Doing this does that to add these 2. I think I'm gonna want these 2 massive boxes. All right, so we're mainly gonna have the 2 big boxes in the back, and both the little seats in the back are gonna have 2 just mini boxes. Go ahead and purchase this. Only around 1,000 for that. Okay, so I figured out I could just look up vehicles on my little laptop here instead of actually going to the dealerships. Okay, so this will make it much easier for the future, at least. There's a bunch of cars here. All of them I can't afford, but I got the one I want. All right, let's get going. I don't know how much heavier this thing is going to be. Hopefully not too much, and I bet it's not that bad. All right, now we could carry the big stuff. Placement wheel, suspension. We have 320 cargo space. Like, what? I just loaded up on all of this, and I have just more space. All right, let's just start doing this stuff. Look at my little side panel. I have 15 items loaded, and it covers like 1/4 of the screen. Ooh, cargo delivery level 3. Small trailers. Oh my god. Using cars and pickup trucks. I am not going to do that with a car. This truck though, easy. All right, I managed to load up on as much as I can, and I actually have the max amount of stuff that I could carry. Oh my god, I have 38 items in my truck right now. Oh my god. I'm not doing any time stuff because I wonder if... I feel like this thing is going to be a lot slower. Oh my god. It feels heavier in the back. And it looks lower. Oh my god. 2 of the quests are actually things that are like very delicate. So as long as I don't lose them or damage them, I should get more money. I gotta be very careful. This thing feels heavy. Nice. I'm actually a little bit more reliable to this location now. Oh my god, what is that car doing? I was looking at my suspension and that car just pulled out of nowhere. What? Failure to stop at red light. Uh-oh. I actually have to follow the law. That is actually crazy. Alright, game, if that's what you want, I'll follow the law. Sure. If it wants me to follow the law, then I hope the lights are quick. So these are the dockyards. Okay, I'm in a different place. Ooh, cargo delivery level 4. Oh my god, already? Deliver full-size transport trailers. Well, I don't think my truck is big enough for that. My truck is making some kind of whistling sound. It's every time I turn and press on the brakes. I guess it's the brakes, but for some reason it makes that sound when I turn as well. Alright, my last delivery is here at the docks. Oh my god, I could take trailers now. What kind of trailers? Okay, so it looks like some horse trailers, normal little trailers, trailers with boxes on them. Okay, enclosed cargo trailer armchair. Should I just go for this immediately? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what it's like. I need to go far, but that's fine. I get like 251 for it. All right, it's over here. I need to just couple the trailer onto the thing. Oh, there it is. Whoa, oh, it's a U-pool. Oh, okay, I see. I get it. Okay, well, let's not waste any time. Let's patch these together.
1 eternity later.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna be very honest. I had to search up a guide because apparently I don't play this game enough to know that you have to press L. It triggers the coupling thing and then I could tow it. There's no menu for that here. I don't know if I'm just dumb, but who cares? I activated 4-wheel drive because this is a big mama llama, and we're gonna start towing this thing. Okay, I legitimately stood here for like 15 minutes. No, not really, like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, this is gonna be, you know what? This is what first person is for, you know? Sometimes you gotta bust out the first person. Also, the game is now running. Well, it could just be for right here. As soon as I said that, it actually dropped down to 60. I'm getting 70 frames right now. I don't know what exactly I changed. All I changed in reality in the last episode was the amount of cars I could spawn, but that didn't seem to really be affecting the game much. I reduced it to like 5 or 4 and perked cars down to 2, but in reality I didn't really change much, so this is interesting. It could just be that this is the only game I've ran on my PC once I turned it on, but we're doing it, guys. We got a trailer and I've got 4-wheel drive on. Oh, I gotta stop the car. Gotta actually follow the lights now. Typically, I guess in real life, I don't know if they have it in this game. I haven't seen the button for it, but there's like a towing button occasionally, like gives you a little bit extra power for towing. Maybe this thing just has the power. It seems to be working just fine. We're holding armchairs, if I didn't say before. It actually says in the corner. I'm glad there isn't a timer restriction on this, because I would have taken 50 years. I gotta be very careful. I'm actually gonna be taking up the entire width of this road just to get this through. And I gotta listen. I almost hit that car. I was gonna say I had to listen to the speed limit, especially in this thing, because like we just saw right there, I almost didn't stop in time. I also don't want to take forever. I think that counts as damage. The fender for the tires is gone. You pull, I pull, we all pull for trailers. Now this is why I got the 4-wheel drive active. These big hills. I think it's up here in the suburbs. I'm doing someone else's job essentially. But I guess they're paying me, so can't complain. Bro, can you move faster? All right, here it is. Oh, this is a nice house. Wait, so I just gotta do this? No, I gotta actually be in the spot. Drop off. Money? Logistics branch level 3. I unlocked nothing. I got 300. Hey, I got no damage. Let's go. Take that game. Let's go up to fast automotive. I think I know that place. I don't know if it's gonna be anything for me there, but I need some stuff to deliver. Speed limit is 45 here. Says who? The law. That's who. You know, I would think that having a spare tire down here would be beneficial. I wonder if it even is. I bet if I got a flat, I would just have to repair it fully. All right, so there's parcels here. I'll get these. Do I need to go over there? Sure do. You get 5 minutes for that. Oh, it's easy peasy. Okay, so my whole route here is essentially gonna get me back to the docks, which I wanna be where I could get another trailer. Let's get going. Oh, my brakes are fading. Can I really not fix those? I just love how I have 2 massive boxes on my back at all times. Oh, I hit my bumper. But it's okay. It's just plastic. You know, my insurance thing actually popped up earlier and it said that I got like a free claim or something. I don't know. Honestly, not knowing that I had to press L is really bothering me because I feel like I knew that deep in my head. Like I've played this game for quite a few years at this point, and like obviously I'm not playing all day every day, but I feel like I knew that. Like I've had to press L before to get trailers hooked on because I've just gone around messing around all the time in this game, and it feels like I've had to do that like maybe like 4 years ago, like once. Reason I didn't really remember is because I never had to press L in like a long time. Because usually there's other buttons to do that. I don't know, who cares? Oh my god, the brakes. Can I have my brakes fixed here? That'd be great. Oh, I stopped 3 items. I'm noticing none of these places have trailers to deliver. It's always just cars and parts. So maybe the docks over here really are the only place to get trailers. Oh, there's a speed camera. It's fine right there. And I went 2 miles over the limit last time. That's the camera. I saw it. Okay, it was on the left. I thought it was like up on some tower before because I didn't see it. That's another camera right there too. Okay, excuse me, gentlemen. I'm gonna take advantage of your slowness. Okay, 3 parcels, 22. Wow, what? Why are there different ones? Oh, forgot I had a mission to do. Oh my god, $900. Large and heavy, drive carefully. What is this? Industrial wares. How much does this weigh? 600 pounds. I don't know what industrial wares are. Does that mean wires? Don't know. Car jockey. Can't do any of these. Oh my god, imagine. Trailer. Oh, I can't carry that. Task. Toy rent-a-box. What? We're just gonna do a parcel. And then on the way, we could do these little ones too. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get, what is a small little trailer? This one. It goes in the same place I'm going. We're gonna carry a little small flatbed trailer and all this stuff that we're carrying. All right, let's go load up and everything. None of them have a timer, which is good. So I don't have to be like wary. Okay, so now I need to go pick up the trailer, and I figured I could just kind of cut through here. I can feel the truck be heavier right now. No, this is the trailer. Okay. Oh no, that's just the drop-off zone. What? Okay, I don't know. The game's gonna tell me where to go. Look at that. Look how simple that was. Now we just drive. It is just a simple flatbed, but you don't know. Someone probably needs this. Their life depends on it. Wait, I have to go in here? Oh, pickup. Okay, let's put it into low range 4. Oh my god, this thing's so wiggly. This is a red light. That is a red light, but it's okay. I think the red... I don't know where the red light zones are that'll actually like scan me, but there are some that are like pretty lenient. They won't care. What would actually happen if I accepted like a trailer mission? Surely I would have had to had like an adapter or something, because there's no way the truck little hitch could tow that thing. Okay, this trailer is actually a lot lighter than the other ones, so I'm actually like wiggling it a little too much here. Excuse me, sir. You hit the curb. That's fine. So we now know that like there can be damage on the thing that doesn't count as damage. I literally broke the entire fender on the other one, and they did not care. They were like, "Wasn't there a fender on this thing?" No, no, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, what? Over rev risk? Oh, I stopped the car a little too hard. Okay, my bad. Parcels. What did I drop off? Not the trailer. I forgot that sometimes, depending on how you stop the car and just kind of drop gears, the car could keep revving higher than it's supposed to, and it messes up your engine. So that was my fault. I didn't realize I downshifted. Okay, right here. Oh, I dropped off the trailer. Thank you. All right, let's turn off the low range thing. Just have it set to two-wheel drive high gear. All right, the next thing is up here. Have I been up here before? I don't think so. This was the $900 one. I got 1,300 for that? Dude, I'm swimming in cash right now. I just checked. I have 9 grand. Almost 10 grand again. This truck is already starting to pay for itself. Okay, here's the perfume store. Love how there's no one parked out here. My engine is not yellow anymore. It was probably just that one time. It was just a warning. Like, hey, don't mess up your engine too much. But for me, messing around all the time, I've never had that, like, completely destroy a car. Worst case scenario, the whole truck breaks, but that's under extreme conditions. You'll start breaking individual components before you break the whole engine. Now that we're actually by our garage, I'm actually gonna really quickly check if there's like little mini maintenance upgrades you could do on your car, because my brakes sound like they're fading, and I want to be able to fix that. Assess performance. What? What's it doing? It's putting it on the drag strip. Is that me doing that? No, that's the car doing that. Oh my god, we're just watching my car go through a drag strip. Why? Oh, there it goes. Whee! Performance assessment. So I'm imagining it's gonna slam on the brakes as soon as it finishes. No? Oh, yeah, okay, it is. Front left brake is wearing out. Whoa. And it just gave me performance index. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Drivetrain. 0 to 60 in 8.3 seconds. So it's around a B. Okay, that didn't really tell me. It told me the brakes suck. Where did my truck just go? There it is. I was like, I hear the engine on, but it's not in my garage. All right, what can we do? I feel like a car jockey mission would pay more. Ooh, I could go way over there. All right, let's actually do that. We're just gonna go back to the docks again so that I could get another trailer to do all that again. The trailer is just way more profitable and fun. I'm almost down to 50% gas here. At some point, I'm gonna have to refuel. Wait, what is that? Wait a second, hold on. Is this like a... Oh, this is one of the challenges, right? I just want to see what this is. I'm not gonna do it. Unpaid fines. Vehicle used, owned, or provided. Vehicle difficulty low. Let me check the details on this. What is this? Stop the driver who's unwilling to pay fines. Finish the challenge successfully. Win in under a minute? Win in under 30 seconds. Arrest a suspect and remain undamaged or slightly damaged. Arrest a suspect by making them stop only once. Oh, and I could choose a vehicle or what, my own? No, I only get this vehicle. Okay, that's fun to do. Maybe at some point I could do that later on. Why am I paused? There we go. Maybe next video I could stop doing deliveries and I could start doing like challenges around the map. I think that could be fun. Let's drop this off here. What? Loading cargo? What did I do? Let's go ahead and do another of the same type. So there's just another trailer couch. And we're also going to load up on as many of these parcels as possible. All right, got all of the parcels. Now I just need to load up on this U-Pool and we'll be going. Oh my god, there's so many of those pickup items. I just chose to pick up more items. Okay, I think I could just kind of cut through here. Oh, this isn't the smartest thing to do. Okay, what we're gonna do here is reverse it up. Back it up, Terry. I know how to drive a little bit with trailers, so I gotta be careful with this water. Okay, I'm gonna have to straighten up here. This is where y'all are gonna see my skills with trailers. Now I'm gonna turn this way to get this over here. Perfect, look at that. That's my secret, Cap. I was always a good driver. Why is there a car in here? I'm trying to do things, lady. All right, I think that's all the items loaded up. Now we just gotta get out of here. Should be easy, just taking some wide turns. Okay, I have clearance, straighten up, there we go. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Is that all the items I need to get? Sure is. All right, let's get out of here. This is only one way, but I do not care. All right, now we're on our way. We have 23 items. I wonder, is it gonna take me all the way to the house? It is gonna take me all the way to the house. It deems the trailer more important. Oh my god, I just did it again. Did you see that? Engine torque reduced. It's only with this low range crap. I'm putting it to high 2 gear. What a lame way for the car to brake itself. I think it's when I slam the brakes or something that the revs go up really high. Higher than they're supposed to. I have no idea because I've only done that twice and I wasn't paying attention both times. It's only low range 4-wheel drive mode that does that, which is kind of annoying. Okay, let's switch back to 2. All right, in this case, I'm going to use this guy's driveway. Back up into, I didn't need to too much, but it's cool to see that you can't do that. Man, I think my torque is reduced a lot. Even in this mode, it takes like 5 business days to accelerate. Alright, level up. Ooh, level 5. Hazardous material. Deliver hazardous waste fluids. I probably don't want to do that. What's really funny is that my rear view mirrors actually work. I just have it set to like a really low resolution and a low update rate. So they just look very stuttery, but they do work. Like I could check, it just looks like crap. I want them to work, but I don't need them to look good. Wait, let me check something. Is that the last level? Not this. Cargo delivery is maxed out. And car jockey goes up to level 5 as well. Interesting. I was wondering why I'm not like getting any more XP for this. All right, and after all of that, we have 15 grand, so we are getting a lot of money. All right, we've arrived at the last parcel delivery. Very nice. Dude, I get so much money for that. Jesus. All right, I just got towed here because I legitimately think I need to fix my truck. I cannot drive this thing with a broken engine. Let's see what I can do about it. Let's just pay for an instant thing here. All right, my truck is out here. I hope it's fixed now. Let's actually check. Okay, it is fixed. Thank goodness. I'm gonna be very careful now to not over rev this thing. I didn't even think that was possible. All right, let me do some car jockey mission just so that I could level this stat up as well. All right, so this type of car is one of my newest favorites in the latest updates. What is behind me? Oh my god, I heard something revving behind me. This car is pretty quick, and it also looks very cool too. Easily hits 100. All right, we gotta deliver it right about here. Almost missed it. All right, 300 bucks for that. Not even that bad. All right, we taxied back to our car here. Right, let's get some parts delivered to this other part of town. And then once we get over there, I want to see if that really expensive car dealership has some really expensive parcels that I could deliver. All right, and this is the last place. Okay, what can we pick up from here? Oh, vehicle glassware, 500 bucks. Okay, let's do that. I'm also gonna like reverse it back up into the other dealership back here, see if they have anything. I can't remember if they do. I think they do. Oh, nothing. All right, fair enough. We'll just take this stuff. All right, we're here delivering this thing. You guys are so lucky I get to cut most of the drive out. All right, let's do another car jockey mission. That way I'm down there so I can accept more of those high paying parcels. Oh my god, this one has a steering wheel on the right side. Interesting, this car was imported or something. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's parked. That's a really weird parking spot. Okay, here's where I need to be. All right, I got 300 for that. There we go, okay. Ooh, more glassware, nice. Okay, let's accept that. All right, real quickly, let's fuel up on some gasoline. I think the prices are a bit more expensive here, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Looks like it's gonna be like 60 bucks. 70 bucks to refuel. Okay. And that was from half. So that's like around $140, $150 if you just had no gas at all. I think it's just more expensive in that gas station specifically. All right, $1,000 for that. Oh my god. Okay, we're back at the docks again because I think I want to end off on just one last trailer delivery. All right, we'll do this one. 2,100 kilograms of planks. Okay. All right, here's the trailer. All right, we are hitched. This trailer certainly feels a bit more bouncier than the other one. This trailer's kind of bouncing a bit. Whoa. Oh, we have to go this way. Ooh, onto the dirt. Okay. Wow, I've never been up here. I've only ever passed by it. All right, looks like right here. Nice. How much money? 500. Not bad. Okay, I think this is a little bit of a weird spot. We're just gonna go ahead and save. Actually, let me check what I got for milestones. Deliver 4 trailers, deliver any kind of cargo to 35 different facilities. $600 for that. All right, now I could save, and we ended this episode off with 18 grand. That is a win in my book, but I'm going to end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like down below. And next episode, I think I'm going to actually try more of the challenges, specifically the cop ones. I think those are going to be kind of fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.